Lots and lots of rainfall leading to some pretty cool artwork. KENS 5 eyewitness Kat Moore and KENS 5 news editor Kat Moore is a photographer. And take a look at this art she's created, I'd say, because look, with the puddle catching awesome reflections of the murals. That is so cool. This is at Essex Modern City in San Antonio, and beautiful murals, and you can see what it does in the reflection of so many puddles. So, you know, just one of those things you might casually walk by, but it's some incredible art thanks to all this healing rain. I'm telling you, and more's moving in. Live radar, flood advisory until midday tomorrow, and here's why. More rain continues to push in from the west, and you can see it's not that it's an intense area of thunderstorm activity, but there are pockets of heavy rain. And you have to keep in mind that any water that falls on this saturated ground has nowhere to go. It goes right to runoff. And that's why this flood advisory is in effect, because we're going to deal with this water until midday tomorrow, even though the rain's going to end long before midday tomorrow, almost maybe 10 to 12 hours before midday. So here's what we've got, the last of it. I mean, this should be the last line. You can see down to the south, this is some heavier thunderstorm activity, southern Atascosa down into McMullen County. So impacting Pleasanton down to Tilden, could be a little bit of small hail in this. We've seen hail in some of these storms. In fact, large hail in Poteet last night. Just incredible. So now that this pushes east into these eastern counties, we're worried about some of this flooding because of how much rain has already been deposited. Since Sunday, look at some of these totals. 6 to 6.5 inches in far west San Antonio. Then you've got 5+ at New Braunfels, as well as St. Hedwig closing in on 6. Look at this, Gonzales, 9 to 10.5 inches. Go north of I-10 and north of Flatonia for more than a foot of rain in the last few days. Just unbelievable. Last of those showers, again, up until about 1 to 2 a.m., and then we dry out, maybe a little bit of a break in the cloud cover, but not much. The bigger issue tomorrow morning's fog. Why so much rain? Consider these upper level winds in this pattern as railroad tracks. And it's just one train after another of these disturbances riding that track. And as long as that's in place and on top of us, we see that rain develop on top of the same area, that training effect. Finally, that low opens up and moves east and we start to dry out. Not after some morning fog, then we definitely start to see a little bit of sunshine, I'm hoping. High tomorrow about 68. Visibility is an issue tomorrow, 6:15 in the morning, and you can see it's going to be thick in some areas, patchy to dense at times, visibility under half a mile. Please allow some extra time on your Thursday commute. 57 right now at San Antonio International, north and northwest wind about 3. We're well over an inch of rain, about an inch and a quarter at San Antonio International. It's a one-day record for today. Overnight forecast, hour by hour, we're dropping rain chances down to about 40% by 2, should be the last 10%, and then the fog really starts thickening up again until at least 9 or 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. From San Fernando, your 7-day forecast is a dry one. Wash the car. A 10% chance of an isolated shower Friday is about it. Now, Thursday, Friday, both mornings foggy. Highs will be close to 70 both days. We do get a Saturday front, so it's going to be windy, but it goes through dry. Some colder mornings for Sunday, Monday time frame. But look at that, seasonal temperatures that won't be too cold.